Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to prepare with you an easy salsa verde using green tomatoes from the garden instead of tomatillos. The amount of tomatoes I'm using in this recipe depends on the harvest from the garden, but you can totally cut down the recipe to the amount that suits your needs. You will find a list of the ingredients at the beginning of this video and at the description box down below as well. After you gather all your ingredients, make sure you wash all your vegetables beforehand. The next step here is to cut in half and core all the green tomatoes. And then I will place them cut side down on a baking sheet that I already put a parchment paper on. Some of the green tomatoes I'm using here are pretty small, so they don't have many seeds in them. That's why I don't bother coring them or de-seeding them. So I'm just gonna keep going like this until I finish all the green tomatoes that I have. You will notice that I am using a variety of green tomatoes here. I have beefsteak tomatoes, I have Roma tomatoes, and then grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes. You could totally do the same or just use one kind of tomatoes that are available at your house. You will notice that I have a separate pan or pot, sorry. I will be saving 1/4 of the green tomatoes in it for later. I will not be roasting all the tomatoes. I'm only roasting 3/4 of the tomatoes I have. I preheated the oven to 500 Fahrenheit and I will roast my first batch of the halved tomatoes. I will roast them until they have that nice golden brown skin on top, and then I will take them out. After roasting all the green tomatoes that I have, here I'm using a food processor to chop the onions and the green peppers. So the mixture should look like this, or maybe mix it a little bit more than this. After I finished all the onions I had and the green peppers, now I am washing the cilantro and drying it and then mixing it separately in the food processor. So I let my green tomatoes cool down a little bit before mixing them together in the same pot. And now I will transfer them to the food processor and give it few pulses. Like I mentioned before at the beginning of the video, I only roasted the 3/4 of the green tomatoes. The rest I kept raw. I only halved and cored. After I finished all the green tomatoes, I added to them the mixture of the onions and the green peppers. And after that, I added the cumin, the vinegar, the salt, the juice of 1 lime, and the minced garlic. I mixed everything very well and then I put it on low heat until it started bubbling a little bit. I had to add a little bit of water because the mixture was too pasty. I wanted it to be more like a sauce, so I added a little bit of water and then I kept it on the heat, on low heat, until it was all cooked and the onions and the peppers were soft. In the last minute, I added the cilantro and I mixed it very well and I let it to cool down. If you don't like the chunky texture, you could definitely run it through the blender after it cools down. This recipe is suitable for canning or freezing. Just please follow the instructions depending on your elevation. And here we are at the end of our video. Please, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, leave me a comment, and don't forget to ring the bell so you receive my new videos. And until I see you next time, bye bye.